Happy Saturday, everyone. It is Saturday, June 28th. One second here. Let's get it set it up. Had the wrong microphone. All right, cool. Ready to roll. Happy Saturday, everyone. It is Saturday, June 28th. Want to try things a little differently. We're going to break down the slate and we're going to talk about the days afterwards because I realize all these WNBA lines jump like so fast that you have to be 3 days out. I already got something for that Commissioner's Cup on Tuesday. But if you could kindly please like the video, please share. Go over to my YouTube at Sports with Flow. Leave a like there too and subscribe to the channel if you're feeling like that way. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. Stank 182, what's good? How we feeling tonight? Happy Saturday. Just wanted to tap in with everyone before we get this game tonight between the Wings and Mystics. Also want to talk about Sunday slate. Anime League, appreciate you for pulling up. Squad deep. We in this thing. So before we get started, this is presented by the House of Stims. I'm your boy Flo. We have 5 games tomorrow. We had 1 game today, 5 games tomorrow. Thank you, Kathy. Hashtag make Flo the commish is in full motion. Make me the commissioner, because over the next 5 days we have 3 days with games, and obviously the Commissioner Cup's Tuesday. So the first thing that stood out to me when I looked at this slate is the first 3 games early in the slate have very healthy over-under totals. Dream Liberty's 167. Sky Sparks is 169.5. Aces Mercury's 168. I usually hate doing 2 plays in the same game, but I took 2 in each of 2 of the 3. And then the nightcap, you have 2 lower scoring games. You have Sun Lynx at 153.5 and Storm Valkyries at 158.5. Let's get it started off here because I have a lot of thoughts here. Let's get started off here. First game of the day, Liberty going off to the Dream. We saw how they just got beat down by the Mercury. That was atrocious. They lost to the Mercury. The game before, they had to just eke that one out against the Valkyries. You look up, the Liberty have lost 4 of their last 6, and it's starting to get a little spooky. The Dream, they opened up at +4. They've gone down to +3.5. I like the Dream in the spot. I think the Liberty will show the whole heart of a champion and bounce back, give you a good performance here shortly. But there's a couple spots that are interesting for me. First, we'll start at the tip. Brittany Griner's jumping against Brianna Stewart. Love Brittany Griner, as always, to win the tip. I'm going to switch it up. I'm going Ryan and Brittany Griner on the first basket here. Ryan is, stand by here 1 second. Ryan's 550. Griner's 600. I'm going for them for the first basket. I'm pretty upset that I didn't catch the press conference before the last game with Dream, because if you haven't heard, Ryan Smesco, head coach of the Dream, he was talking a lot about the fact that Brittany Griner needs to get the ball more. Same for Breonna Jones. He said, and I quote, after their loss to the Lynx, they should have had that one. They just tricked that one off in the Lynx. Fee had some big buckets down late. But he basically said, we have 2 amazing wings, but we have to get our bigs more involved, in, especially Brittany Griner. So with that said, Brittany Griner's points are sitting at 8.5. I'd imagine that gets bet up to 9.5 before game time. I didn't take that as a solo or whatever, but I do like that 8.5. I also like Ryan Howard's assists. I'd rather go R+A here because I don't trust her enough to be the lead ball handler to get these assists. But as we said with the Liberty, yesterday against the Mercury, Alyssa Thomas went crazy. She had 15 assists. This is now 6 straight games where a ball handler has 8+ assists against the New York Liberty. That's 10 by Burton. I want to say 10 by Gabby Williams, 15 from Alyssa Thomas, 8 from Alyssa Thomas, and I want to say Clark hit 9. It's just this defense is just bad. They don't have a lot of interior protection. They miss Leonie Fiebich, and to a lesser degree, they miss Benigna Lane Hamilton so much. So I really like Ryan's R+A. If you wanted to take a Biggs points though, Breonna Jones at 13.5 is +102. I feel like if you just wait that one out, it'll go down to 12.5. I like the Bigs because the head coach is clearly making an emphasis to get them the ball. More leans from this game. Not taking it all, but I'm giving you all the leans. Nair Sabli's at 6 rebounds. Love that 1-2 because the last 2 games, the Liberty faced aesthetically, they played 2 teams that were 5 out. Alyssa Thomas at the top of the key. They may come with some Kalani Brown, but it was really just fast-paced, 5 out. Valkyrie, 5 out. Monique Billings at the 3-point line, 5 out. So I think that with this game, it kind of profiles more as a bruising, 2 bigs, you need physicality. You can't have Stewie down there at center for 35 minutes guarding Brittany Griner and Breonna Jones. You need some body down there. So I really like Naira Sabli on the rebounds here. I'm trying not to go too crazy, but the 6 is -120, which feels like a steal. 8 is 270, and the 10 is 660. What's her double-double? 1,700. I'll be honest, I have to look at that, but I might sprinkle in the double-double. The Dream are a good rebounding team, but they are the slowest paced team in the league. It's going to be a lot of post-ups, and as the head coach has said, it's going to be about getting the bigs the ball down low. So I think Naira Sabli has a great chance to go off here. I also love Ryan Howard. I said R plus A, but I could easily see this be P plus A with her. The threes are priced perfectly, plus 128 for 4. I just think that, like, with the Liberty, they're giving up that 3 ball to everyone. Like Alicia Gray, Ryan Howard, they're both at like 2.5 plus money for Alicia, 3.5 plus money for Ryan. Given what the head coach just said, I'm going to stay away from the threes. But yeah, like Ryan is at 17.5 plus money. The Liberty, you got to treat them like the Chicago Sky. The defense is atrocious. Like Satu Sabli had her way. Kalia Copper only had, I want to say, 12 points. But if you saw the shot she missed a bunny at the rim. She missed like 3 open threes. And the whole time I watched that, I'm like, man, if this was Ryan Howard, you'd have 25 points right now. So maybe it's Ryan Howard's points, but I'm just going off the coach. 17.5 feels criminally low for Ryan. Plus 100 feels like a gift. And you have a very healthy total of 167. Liberty side of things, you also have to talk about Sabrina Ionescu. She is in an extreme funk right now. Just can't get it going. Looks so uncomfortable. 11 points 2 games ago against the Valkyries. 9 points last game against the Mercury. She is 3 for her last 20 from the field. She's 2 for her last 9 from 3. This is the best 3-point defense in the league. And her 3-pointers are plus 122 for 3. That feels super duper crazy, but here's where we are with that. So that feels like kind of crazy to me too, but justifiably so. For Griner, I'll give you a long shot that I did for this one here. This is 100% going to drop, but this is like, I've learned the power of when the head coach speaks, I'm going to listen to the man. So Griner had 16 points last game against the Lynx. She's still playing only like 22, 24 minutes. Like, you're not getting like 30-minute BG anymore. But she had 14 going into the OT, 2 in OT. And that was against a tough Lynx defense. So I did 15 Griner points with 8 Ryan assists. One more time. 15 Griner points, 8 Ryan assists on FanDuel. I did it for 0.1. I got 46.81. And that's just a simple, hey, you know what? Someone's going to get these assists against the Liberty. She has the highest assist percentage. I want to say Ryan had over a 28% assist percentage last game against the Lynx. Her assists aren't they are not what am I trying to say? They're not consistent, but like I look at like what Gabby Williams did against the Liberty. I'm like, Ryan can just do the same thing, just like high Lotus to B Jones, high Lotus to B Griner. So 15 plus the 8. She had 9 assists when this game was at Barclays. I also like the Atlanta Dream to win this game. I'm not trying to be super negative, but I'm like, the Atlanta Dream felt to it that they'd let that one go at the Barclays Center. I mean, a big thing for them is proving that they belong. They let one go on Friday against the Lynx. They should have had that one too. So with all that said, I think the spread is a little bit like I would just take the spread, like Atlanta plus 4 if you could find that anywhere. Like I like Atlanta in this spot. I just think that this Liberty team is like not that good right now. They will be better, but the offense looks like it's struggling. Like when you think about like if Sabrina is going to continue to be in a funk, and it's like, okay, where else is the offense coming besides, Brianna Stewart anchoring the entire load? It's hopefully Natasha Cloud can make some shots, and hopefully Kennedy Burke can hit a couple shots from the perimeter, and that's all we got. So I don't know. There's a tough spot for the Liberty. They lost 4 of their last 6. They'll have the break coming up as the rest of the league will, with the Cup being on Tuesday. They'll be in action next Thursday at home against the Sparks. Get a nice little 3-day break to kind of clear their mind, just to like kind of anchor in. I didn't mention Brianna Stewart, but you got to mention Brianna Stewart. Her points right now are 20 for minus 128. You have to talk about that because the offense runs through her. And the fact that like you're going to get so much attention to Sabrina, and you're going to have Brianna Stewart, who last time played Atlanta had 23 points. So Brianna Stewart's a nice look for this game as well. Overall, just to backtrack, my favorite look from this game, I really like that Ryan R plus A. It's R plus A or P plus A. I'm still trying to debate on that one. First basket, I like Ryan. I like Brittany Griner. I could also sneakily see Breonna Jones get this one because they had this thing where it's like, okay, Breonna, your turn to get the first shot. But I'm just going to go for what they did last game against the Lynx. I'm so upset at myself for like just like not thinking to see like, yo, like what if the coach is writing it like, hey, we want to get BG more involved. And I'm like, okay, cool. What if they just like threw this like right to Griner right away? So I like those too. I think Sably's rebounds is like a nice little upside piece there. And Ryan, I think her assist has major upside in this one. So we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Let's hit some comments. Leave a like, retweet. 1 game down, 4 to go. Happy Saturday, everyone. Hope everyone's staying cool, staying warm, living life, enjoying life, grilling, having a great Saturday. We got a game tonight. One comment, Anime Lee said, Sably double-double's nice, especially if Griner's guarding her. They just need to feed her. Yeah, you know what's crazy with Sably? She's so frustrating because she just doesn't, like, she will miss layups. So, like, what's the game that stood out? The Storm game specifically stood out as, like, one of those, like, man, if you just, like, weren't, like, bricking layups here, like, you'd be smacking this. But 6 for 120, like, just understanding, like, how the Liberty like to play defense and how Sandy Brondello thinks, like, yeah, that 6 for 120, it feels like very nice. That's definitely like one of those come game time, like, that's going to plummet. Like, that's going to, it should be really like 6.5 minus 135, 145, if I had to call it. So that's what I got there. Let's hit the next game. Game number 2. And also, if you want to look at the cheat sheets where I have everything on my page, the cheat sheets aren't just a simple of like, this team gives up votes through this position, take that. No, it's more like kind of a guide to get you like thinking like, okay, they give up a lot of threes to guards. What is this player doing? What is that player? You know, just to get you to spark your thought. And we segue over to the Sparks who are at home. They get the Sky. The Sky put up a valiant effort and fight against the Valkyrie. I give them a ton of credit. Tyler Marsh, you ruined what could have been a great team win. First game without Cardoso, you're down 3 points. You fight back, and you call for a foul with 30 seconds when you didn't have to foul. Now, listen, he took, full blame after the game. Oh, I should have done that. I ruined it. It's on me. I told my team that. Heard Tyler Marsh. But at the end of the day, you still screwed it up, and it's just been a very confusing season. What I saw in that game that I really like, one, we're getting full Angel Reese usage, less passing because Cardoso isn't there. Her points are in play. Scary, but her points are in play. 2, her rebounds to the moon because it's her at center. They downsize. They put her at the 5, Wnba at the 4. So they're playing, 5 out kind of, and like Elizabeth Williams is the backup center. And what else do I like here about this team? Oh, Ariel Atkins, clearly the point guard. Shout out to my guy, Andrew Wade. 20-plus potentials for Ariel last game. So, yeah, this could be a really good one. There's a lot of looks in this one. The first one I'm obviously going to go to is I'm taking Angel Reese's rebounds, locking in over 12.5. She has 16-plus in her last 3. There's no one else to fend against. Angel Reese, I think that when it drops on ESPN, I'm going to ladder up the P plus R. This just seems like a very nice spot for Angel to get going. Angel's like a big city player. Like wherever she plays in like those Atlantas, New Yorks, LA, love Angel always against those teams. Angel, I want to say against LA, I don't have all my numbers, but I want to say she has like 4 double-doubles in a row. She played them 5 times, 4 double-doubles in a row, had it last time. The double-doubles minus 170, so you could play this safer if you wanted to and go for like minus 170 with something. I don't want to get cute. I just want to go for the rebounds. Like she's a machine. Like the last 3 games, like Angel is in full just like workhorse mode, grabbing rebounds off the glass. Last 3 games, 18, 17, 19 rebounds. Insane. Earlier this year against LA, at home, she had 12. But you also factor in that game, Cardoso was like right alongside her, and a Cardoso grabbed 6. So I really like Angel Reese. I like the rebounds. I grabbed that in this game. Also, super duper juicy. Kelsey Plum's assist. Odyssey Sims will be back tomorrow. She said that earlier today. But 4.5 minus 154, super juicy. It opened at like minus 146 on the side. I took the assist. They're going to be right there. I don't know if I'm ready to talk about what happened with Veronica Burton last night against the Sky. We had a super duper long shot of like 12 AT assists, 8 Veronica Burton assists. That was like plus 2,100. And then we had that laddered up 14, 10 for Veronica Burton. If you witness the amount of missed layups, jump shots, open threes that Veronica had, I think in 22 minutes, because she got benched inexplicably in the 4th quarter, her potential assists were something like 16. And we couldn't get 8. She only had, I want to say she departed with 4. Shout out to my guy, Peaky Props. He had her 4.5 line, which I love that one. and her teammates just like let her down, and then the head coach benched her. But back to this one. Plum has 4.5 assists. I really like that one. She had 8 and 5 assists against the Sky in 2 games this year. Really love that one. You also, I didn't take it, but you also have to talk about Dearica Hamby. Dearica Hamby, I want to say, has 4+ assists in the last 5 against the Sky. Let's see here real quick. 5 games, so many things to break down. Yeah, last 4 games against the Sky, 5-5 this year, 8 and 5. And the way that the Sky defense goes, you can just high-low this to Azare. You also got to talk about Azare going against her ex-mates again. 2 for 4 from 3 the first time they played. And I want to say she was 3 for 7 second time they played. So Azare threes is something if you want to look at as well. But I love Angel Reese in this spot. I just think like this is classic that like this is a standalone game. I want to say it's on ESPN. Angel on ESPN will come through every single time for me. I'm here for Angel Reese, period. The end. So love Angel Reese in this one. Mental Ariel Atkins. What else? I'm holding off on first basket for this one. I have a lean. My lean for this one is to just take the 2 bigs. Is to take Azare and Hamby. Because like usually I go like Hamby, Rakia, but I have noticed that like Azare, like they kind of run this thing that like the Sky do, which is like they'll win the tip and the center will sprint to the basket, see if they get them a quick lob down. And they do that with Azare quite often. So I hate going like big. Usually I like to go like wing big or guard big. But I think in this case you could see like Azare and Hamby. So those are my 2 leans. I haven't taken that one yet, but those are my leans for this one. When it comes to this game, I think it should be super fun. I think the over goal is going to hit. The one I was looking at, which was like, oh, that's really interesting, is Kelsey Plum, 2.5 threes plus 140. Crazy. 3 threes plus 140 against the Sky. I gave that as a player of the day last time these 2 teams played like a week and a half ago. That's on me. I'll hold the L. I should have heard what Tyler Marsh said. Tyler Marsh said because their 3-point defense was so bad, they're especially trying to harp down on the fact that like we got to guard the 3-point line. So Ariel Atkins was on Plum, and Atkins would just like ignore the entire play, and it would just be like face guarding Plum. So it wasn't that Plum wasn't shooting threes. It was just like, yeah, she had a couple open looks, but like she just didn't have the space. She'd have to drive a lot. So I like Plum. Also with Plum, I mean, 18.5 points. You could also go towards P plus A if you want to. I'm just going for points. Shout out to Timeout Sports Podcast. Appreciate the tip. Candace jersey retirement will be star-studded. I think Angel and Rakia show up. See, now you talking my language, because you know what I really want to get there on, but like I'm just like afraid, but I shouldn't be. I think like Angel could slap 20 and 25 points tomorrow. Like it sounds crazy, but like Angel's had games like these before in the past. Like I remember last year as a rookie showing up to Seattle and went stupid on them. So Angel 20 is 720. That's something I definitely would like kind of like look to sprinkle on. I don't see a 25 here. Let's see what else here. Yeah, I just think there's a game where you just take the stars to be the stars. Like, give me Plum, give me Angel. It's prime time, done, the end. I like the rebounds, I like the P plus R. I think this could be a really, really fun game. Like, the one thing I love with this slate, it's like you have 3 games like before 6. All of them look like, yo, this could be fun. And then the night games, I think Storm Valks would be cool, but that feels like it's more of like a grind it out, slow, 75 to 72 game, like something like that. And then Sun Lynx is like, who cares, man? Like, unless I could get like some Lynx role players or whatever, like, man, I'm off that. But back to Sky Sparks, I really like Angel in this one. I think Angel gonna go crazy. Stank 182, yeah, Cash Reese's rebounds leading 80 assists yesterday from your stream with Dream yesterday. Appreciate it. That's what it's all about. Full disclosure, this month has been easily my most frustrating month of capping the W. Like, we're down a couple units. I'm not running from it. But if you've been in the cord, you've seen that, like, we've been like, last Sunday, we were 1 SATU 3 away from plus 4,600. 4 days before that, we were 1 Plum 3 away from plus 2,400. And it's like, it's not just like in theory 3 away. It's like, no, we're 1 3 away. SATU missed 3 threes in a row. We're 1 3 away. Plum missed 2 threes in a row. Yesterday, we were a couple down from Burden away. I'm not making excuses. I'm always here to hold the L. I'm just saying, if you've been following me for a couple years, you know how I get down. I'll be on the doorstep, and I'll just like break through with like 3 straight days where you're like, holy crap, this is amazing. That's why I'm the J.R. Smith of like gambling. Like, it looks bad. You'll see box score 1 for 12, 4 for 13, 2 for 12, and then you'll just see 3 games in a row of 35 points. I wish it wasn't this way, but it just is what it is. And given what I'm seeing on the board, there's a lot of value I see in these early games. So, recap on this Sky Sparks game. Love Plum's assist. Love Angel Reese P plus R or her rebounds. Pick either one, but I want rebounds. And I think Hamby's assists are in a good spot. I also think like Hamby, if you want to go like her P plus A, because I think that's pretty low too. Because like there's not like a lot of size on this like Sky team. Like now that Cardoso's out of there, like Hamby's P plus A is 17.5. That feels like very low. This game feels very SGPable. I always say these about these games and never do it, but it's just like I like Hamby, Atkins, Plum. I could see Rakia get busy, but with Odyssey there, Odyssey won't need up too much usage. But I can see Rakia get busy again. But it's hard to ignore Azare. Azare keeps torching this like Sky team. Like I don't know what the Sky did to her. I don't know if they left on bad terms, but every time she sees the Sky, it just feels like she goes off. Against the Sky, yeah, 2 games this year, 24 and 21 points. Like, my goodness. What's her 20? Her 20 is 430. Yeah, there's just like a bunch of like, yeah, if you just wanted to like keep it simple, Azare 20, Angel 20. I'm not saying take all these, but like there's a lot of things where like if you just want to like get creative and cook up, I think like the games early on give you opportunity to like cook up, especially this one. Like, what's the pace with these two teams? The pace with these two teams are, yeah, perfect. Sky are 4th, the Sparks are 3rd. They're both going to push the pace. You're going to get a lot of shots. You're going to get a lot of misses. You're going to get a lot of opportunities in the fast break. They give us like a Rebecca Allen and a Rachel Banham line, but of course they don't give us the threes. Like that's so FanDuel. Why would you give that to us? But I would like to point out that like Rebecca Allen, like I think she's gonna have that perimeter open to like hit a couple threes. She took 6 last game. Like there's like a usage opportunity, and her line is 5.5. I'm not taking Rebecca Allen, just pointing it out. So yeah, Angel Reese, just give me the stars. Angel Reese, Plum, taking that. Love Hamby 2 in this spot. Can see some Rakia, and Azare Stevens sees the Sky and goes dummy every time. It almost feels like I should just run like a round robin parlay of just like Azare 20, and I'll give you the looks from other games as we go along. So that's what I got. 2 games down. That's Sky Sparks. Love this one. Should be really fun. Let's just keep it close. If it comes down to the wire, I think you could see a game where like a bunch of overs hit. And I really like this one. It's in LA. It should be a fun one. Some stars out there. As Timeout Sports Podcast mentioned, Candace Parker jersey retirement. It's time to go look up who grew up idolizing Candace Parker from this game. I'm going to do that after that. Appreciate the tip. So 2 games down, 3 to go. Let's hit one more comment. Flo, you like Nalissa Smith for 12 with no page tonight? Good question. I haven't broken down anything else from this game because, wow, we got amazing CLV. I gave out 2 things. 0.1 sprinkle on Leah Rue double-double when I was at plus 1,000 last night. And I gave out Shakira Austin points ladder to 25. Obviously, I can't give out, wow. The 25 was like 1120. It's not 540. That's the W in a nutshell. In theory, I do like Nalissa 12. Let me like look at this more so I can give you like an honest opinion here. Do I like Nalissa Smith 12 points? Against the Mystics? That is kind of a tough matchup. Yes, I like the 12 points. I think there are other matchups that are better in this game, but yes, I do like the 12 points for Nalissa Smith to answer your question directly. I do think that she should get more usage. She's a very talented scorer. And I think like if you go on like Roto World WNBA and they give you like who is playing for the Sky today, here's your list of active players for the Sky today in the front court alone: Leah Rue, Nalissa Smith, Misha Hines Allen, and Haley Jones. Like that's the list. So yeah, like I think like also you could just see Arika go dummy. Like she's gonna have Brittany Sykes chasing her around today. So I don't know if I want to go with that Brittany Sykes matchup head on head, but like Arike gonna shoot 25 shots. I don't know if we're going in, but she's gonna shoot like 25 shots. And I do know that Arike, the threes went up too, man. Everything in this game is moved. That's why I'm doing these streams now. So like we could get a head start tomorrow because like you got to be like a day in advance on all this. I noticed that it hasn't yielded the results that I'm looking for as much, but like we're like consistently like beating the line like by 2. Like Austin was 14.5 minus 108. It's now 16.5. Like so. Just got to keep working and keep grinding. All right, let's hit the third game real quick. This is the third game. Aces and Mercury. Y'all already know where I'm going with this one. Alyssa Thomas. She is remarkable. She is magnificent. If the Mercury keep playing like this, Alyssa Thomas, I don't think she should be the MVP, but she's going to put herself in that second and third range right behind Nafisa Collier because she's amazing. This offense is electric. I mean, the way they get up and down the court, and it's just like ball movement. It's constant motion. It's like, okay, the first set is in there. Throw it back to Alyssa. Reset. Go. And the fact that this Aces defense is atrocious. Last game versus the Mystics, they couldn't stop the Mystics without Brittany Sykes. It was Jade Melbourne got hurt earlier in that game too. It was Shug Sutton. It was Kiki on the block. It was Sonia Citron. It was disgusting work from the Aces. This defense is atrocious. They look like they have three defenders out there who are washed. Kia Stokes looks washed. Chelsea Gray looks washed. Jewel Lloyd looks like a cone. Three liabilities on defense. Alyssa Thomas should chop this defense up to shreds tomorrow. It should be disgusting tomorrow. 4 games without with Satu and Ka Copper. Let me get your numbers here. 4 games. Here we go. Obviously, we had the 15 assist performance against the Liberty on Friday. 13 against these same Aces. That was with Kyle on a minutes restriction. So I think we haven't even seen like true Ka Copper. Like we're getting 20-point Ka Copper at some point here. She's just very rusty. 11 against Connecticut and 8 against the Sky. She had 8 through 3 quarters in 21 minutes. She didn't touch the fourth quarter. Her line should be 9.5 minus 130. Like that's like they should treat her like Caitlin Clark. Like that's what it is. Like almost every bucket will originate from Alyssa Thomas ball handling, dishing off, dribble handoff, cuts. Like I love this offense so much. And the thing that I love so much about it is like, let's say Satu's having an off night. You could just swing it over to Sammy Wickham, let her take 3-4 threes. If she doesn't have it, Loxa has a nice 3-ball from the perimeter as well. And of course, you haven't even got full Kalia Copper. Kalia Copper, for goodness sake, missed like a layup and like 3 open 3-pointers yesterday. Her line's at 14.5. Would not go there. But Alyssa Thomas, I took the ladder. I gave out the official as like 8.5. The ladder up to 14 has already been built. Like she's already hit 15. She's already hit 13 on the Aces. She had 11 on the Sun. Like, sure. My only fear is that the Aces won't keep the game close because the head coach called them out and said that this defense is going to drown in a 2-foot pool because it's that bad. And with all that said, I also took Asia Wilson's points because it's stupid. It's 20.5. Asia Wilson has a 31+ usage percentage for the last 6. Asia Wilson's a 2-time champ. Asia Wilson's a very proud player. I just think that Asia Wilson, who's over in her last 3 games, I just think that like for a player, for one, she's historically has murdered the Mercury. Different team, get it? But like this Mercury team likes to play fast. They're the fastest team in the league. So there's going to be plenty of possessions. I just think that Asia Wilson's going to be proud. And like the Aces are going out like chumps. Like I'm so disappointed. I was up here telling you why they were the 96 Bulls. I was talking all this trash for the season. They look terrible. They stink. Like they have no defensive identity. It's insane. They should switch something up. They should put Jewel Lloyd off that bench. I'll put Aaliyah 9 in the starting lineup. Just get a young, fresh leg, someone who just hustle, scrap, play some defense. Just change it up. Like this defense is awful, but I love Asia Wilson's 20.5 points. I just think that it's just like common sense. Like it's also like why we took Fee 20.5 against the Dream. I told you guys like about that. I'm like, there's just certain numbers I'm playing every single time and living with the results. You're telling me that I'm getting Asia Wilson who's going to take like 18 to 20 shots, 31% usage, and she's like gonna be pissed off. Like, yeah, like she's the offense right now. So yeah, 20.5, absolutely. Like anything under 21.5, I'm taking every single time with Fee and Asia. Every time, don't care what the matchup is. So really like Asia in this spot a lot. Satu's 3s at 2 juice. You'd have to go to 3 to get real value. I think this is a spot like where you're gonna see Jackie take away a lot of her airspace, but you should see healthy volume of like 6-7 3-pointers from Satu. So if you want to put the 2 with something, I don't knock you there. It's tough to say take Kalia Copper's 3s, but I think Kalia Copper's going to have like 5 or 6 wide open ones too. Like clearly the emphasis from Nate Tibbetts is we want shots at the rim or we want 3s every time. So Kalia Copper is taking like an inordinate amount of 3s in a couple of these games. So if you need 2 of them, 14.5, I think she'll cover because she just has to snap out of it. Last game versus the Liberty, she just doesn't have the touch. She's still working her way back from the injury. She says it herself. She's not 100%, so she should definitely get things going on that. Love that. What's Jackie's threes? Jackie's 2 threes are 144. I do like Jackie 2 threes. It's 144 though, so I won't take that. So yeah, just 2. Alyssa Thomas Ladder to 14. Asia Wilson, 20 and a half points. This should be another good game too. I think the Mercury are going to roll in this one. Like the defense for the Aces is so bad. Like the Aces could keep it close. They could fight for a stretch, but unless they like make some massive changes, like how do you plug the dam? Like, you know what's interesting? What is Mercury to score 100 points? Because I believe they dropped 100 on the Liberty. What's Mercury 100? Do they even have that one? Let's see here. Mercury totals. Don't see totals here. I'll look for it later. I'll jot that one down. Because the Mercury just strike me as a team like they could score. This is the most fun offense in the WNBA. They could score 100 points every night. Mercury yesterday had 106. The game before that versus Sky, they had 107. Yeah, I think they get 100 for the third game in a row. They're in that damn arena. That arena is like a Las Vegas nightclub. When they get the pyrotechnics going and the crowd going, it just gets really spooky very fast. And I think the Aces are in for a world of trouble. So give me the engine. Give me Alyssa Thomas. I think she goes off in this one. I think Asia 20 and a half is too low. One with that one too. Don't have a first basket just yet on that. I'm still cooking up on that one. So yeah, Alyssa Thomas. Keep it simple. You should destroy the Aces. The Aces stink. That's pretty much what it is. Satsu, you could go with the points as well. There's another good matchup. She's gonna have Jackie Young on her, but like she's gonna be able to get downhill and really just like create her own. Her minutes have not been needed as much. Like they're kind of like dialing them back a little bit to kind of pace them. But like the Aces are a very poor rebounding team, and it should be pointed out that like this, if this was the stock market, Satu's 8 rebounds are plus 106. If you hit the 8 on FanDuel, that feels like excellent value. Not taking all this, of course, but like the 8 is 106 and the 10 is 255. She had 9 rebounds last time these two teams play. What has she done historically against the Aces? Because it's always like the forward who's going to be on the weak side with like Kia Stokes, who's like a non-factor. Like it's usually that player. So Satu, yeah, last game had 9, previous 2 the year before had 7. Yeah, I think her rebounds are just like really appealing. So yeah. Sad to see what the Aces have become. I looked at their title odds this morning. Plus 1,700 for the title. How far are we falling with the Aces? Terrible. Man, 3 down, 2 to go. One more comment. They're going to trap Enrique. I can receive that plus AJ. Yeah, I think like Enrique, if anything, like what's her assist? Her assists are 4.5 minus 108. Yeah, I kind of like the assist. I mean, I really like Leah Rue. Like, looking back at it, like I wish I could have pieced together the idea like they probably were gonna bench Paige on a back-to-back just to rest her, because like the first thing I saw was like Leah Rue's rebounds like 6 were minus 168 was like plus 220, 10 points was like I forget, it was something stupid. 15 was like 500, 600, something like that. So like the Mystics give it up to Jumbo Biggs. I know she sold all of Gambling X, but if there was just like a basic Leah Rue P plus R, let me see if there is one. Is there a Leah Rue P plus R line? I doubt there is. 16.5? Don't love that one. But I do think that like Leah Rue has like long shot ability here. Like I think that she could easily have a nice game. Like Leah Rue's a very talented player. She's also a cone on defense. So that's one with Shakira today. All right, let's get to what should be a laugher off in Minnesota. The Lynx off a great OT win against the Dream. Play against the Connecticut Sun. They are minus 21 and a half point favorites. Insane work. I'm going to keep this one short and simple. I'm not taking a single thing from this game. Nothing. But I will say, I wish we had an Anissa Mara rebound line because she should be playing in a blowout. They finally ran her last game. They should have did it 2 games ago. And of course, Scamdoo only has her 10 points at 680, and they don't give us the rebounds. So I'll be keeping an eye open for that one. If you ask me to pick a lean from this game, it'd be Nafisa Collier under 32.5 P plus R. Because for one, Nafisa don't need to go off in this game for them to win this game. Nafisa could get this done and get them the hell up out of there and head off to the Commissioner's Cup on Tuesday. Like, but also that said, like, Fee is so dirty and cold, she could get 25 points by halftime because this defense is atrocious. Like Gabby Williams, 21.5 PRA was a very strong lean yesterday, and I was just so afraid of the blowout. Gabby got that like by the middle of the third quarter and ended with like 30. So I wouldn't dare trust the Suns to keep Fee in check, even if it was for only 20 minutes. You could tell me Fee only playing 20 minutes. You want the under? No, I'm scared. I'm good. Pass. So it should just be a laugher in this one. No Marina Mabry, obviously, for the Sun. It's going to be a tough game for the Sun. Slow game. I mean, only thing I looked at was possibly Alana Smith 2 threes. Like I could see her smoke some threes, but I can't take anything in this game. It's minus 21.5. Like, pass. Can't, you got to know which games to fade. So I'm fading this one. I think the 3 early games are amazing. I love the looks from that one. So that's why I'm doing in that one. I'm just staying away from this one. And we have one more left, and that is the Sun and Valkyrie. Sun come into this game. Storm and Valkyrie, excuse me. Storm come into this game -5, playing against the Valkyries. A little bit of a revenge spot here as the Valkyries beat the Storm in Golden State. It's really interesting. This is going to be kind of a litmus test because the Valkyrie beat them 2 weeks ago, 76-70. And I always say that it takes all these teams are half to get used to the sight lines because there's something about the chase centers off. We saw it again with the Sky. First half, team total went under. So I'm going to be targeting that moving forward of teams going in there for the first time, first half, team total under. But the Storm have played here before, and they lost the tight one. It came down to the end. They were down double digits. They cut it late, and they lost by 6. So we don't know if Temi Benlay is going to be in this one. So that could change some things. The first thought I thought about was Veronica Burton and the assist and running it right back because she had a crazy amount of potential. She had 9 last time these two teams played. She got benched in the fourth quarter. I'm not sure why. So Veronica Burton was looking at that. Also could see Gabby Williams have a nice game against them as well. 22.5 PRA. She was off last time. She only landed at 16. These two teams. Last time these two teams played, she only landed at 16. But I'm going to see how earlier in the day this one goes. I'm going to see if Temi Benlay is in. What's Skylar? 18.5. Kayla Thornton at 15.5. It's hard to ignore Kayla. She's been rolling. She's going to have all the shots in the world. She's going to have all the usage in the world. It's hard to ignore the heater that Kayla's been on. What's Erica Wheeler threes? 2 is 108. Heard you. Let's see rebounds. Ezzy 6.5. Hayes. Burton. Gabby. NECA. Okay. I have to lab this game more. I'll be honest. I lab more the earlier games more because I like those more and they start the day off. So I like to work my way towards the end of the day. So one lean for this game is Veronica Burton's assist. And we'll see if Carla Late is back in because when Carla's in, Veronica tends to lose ball usage, but she should have all the potentials in the world as well. That wraps up the slate. Those are 5 games. I'll give you my favorite on the day here. My favorite, obviously, is Alyssa Thomas. The full write-ups on my page. But if you have to tell me to pick one more, it's Angel Reese in LA, man. I just think some players are built for certain markets. Angel Reese is built for that market. I think she's going to go off. I also like Kelsey Plum in this game. That's all I got. This is a big slate. Oh, I'll give you guys one more. There's a video going on Twitter of Caitlin Clark yesterday in that Wings Fever game, and she's celebrating a play, and she stands up, and looks like she stands up too fast, and she grabs at her left hip where that groin injury is, and it looks like she's saying "ow." I don't think she's playing in the cup game, and if she does play, she's going to be hampered. We know that she re-aggravated that that groin injury. Obviously, that's a big game. The ladies want to get paid, they want to get bread. Big game, get it. I think she gives it to college, try to get out there. And maybe she does play, but she's clearly going to be limited. If she plays or doesn't play, I kind of don't care. The Lynx are way better than the Fever, way better. So I took for half a unit on ESPN, Lynx -4.5 for Tuesday. I'm taking that with the thought of hey, if Clark's not in there, that's going up to 9. And if Clark's in there, okay, cool. Maybe it goes back to 3.5, but I still like the Lynx. Lynx have big game. They have the big game experience. Love the defense. Now they have Jess Shepard back in there, so they got the whole starting 5 plus Jess Shepard for the bench. Oof, that's tough. Lynx are a tough-nosed team. They've been in this game before. They've won this game before. The whole mission's been get back to win the chip. So give me the Lynx on Tuesday. Let's look at lines because they have lines for Tuesday. Fee's 22.5. What's her assist? Because I love Fee's assist. The 4 is -152. I'll just hold off. Maybe that drops down, but the first look I would look for Fee is 4 assists. That was plus 110 yesterday. And I was like, hey, maybe it's the first game back. Maybe she won't slap it again. No, he's like, yeah, I'm going to slap these assists every single time I'm playing with the starting 5 because I'm Nafisa Collier and I'm going to win the MVP. So that's all I got for you guys today. Leave a like on the video. I'll give you guys, if you stayed this late, one more long shot. Appreciate y'all for showing love. Appreciate y'all for the positivity. I had some of y'all reach out to me on the side, because it's been a rough stretch and y'all seen like kind of the bad breaks we had. I appreciate all the support. So I love y'all. So one more long shot on FanDuel, 1364. I did 0.15 on it. It's Ryan Howard, 5 assists. Angel Reese, 14 rebounds. Asia Wilson, 25 points. One more time. That's Ryan, 5 assists. Reese, 14 rebounds. Asia, 25 points. It's Sunday. Let's slap some things. Let's get some value. Let's have some fun. That'll do it for me. It's your boy Flo. Leave a like. Appreciate y'all for pulling up on a Saturday. Y'all have a great night. Y'all stay safe. Have some fun. I'll see you guys later. Peace, everyone.